Okay, uh, hello everybody. Welcome to the next session.
Hello, hi, hello.
We are going to start exactly where we left off last time. Uh,
Which was
we are currently in the middle of a desert highway. Mobile suits, of course, all of your mobile suits are scattered about. There is an eerie silence after the crash of the shuttle back into the Earth. Um, You are the combat has ended, obviously, uh,
4 kills.
and you are left in the wake of the aftermath. There's currently the wreckage of the mobile suits strewn about before you. There's the mysterious wreckage which alerted you to their presence in the first place, just north of the highway. And of course, there's the spacecraft, which has just, thanks to the ingenuity of the party and especially of the Ashimar, was able to land safely within the Earth.
Hmm.
Oh, first things first. Faust is going to kind of take off her helmet, breathe a sigh, and kind of hold her head after what she kind of felt in those last moments of combat. But she sighs and has her gym to look up to Bonky's Rick DS or Gamma Gundam and simply give it a nod as she says, "No more remaining enemies."
anybody got any bad scratches?
And over here.
Fine here.
Oh, are any of the enemy mobile suits like intact, like to the point that there could be survivors?
Salvageable?
Yeah,
Salvageable, but also people we can
Would-
interrogate.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, are there any that there's a chance a person could have lived? Because some of them are probably on fire.
I think that Marasai's that I blew the head off of probably is the pilot's probably alive.
you actually see Matro's gym actually head over that direction.
Alright, well, Faust is going to have her gym to jump out of the little canyon she was in as she's going to pass by Bonky and meet back up with the transport convoy and help them get their way over to the Anaheim ship as they are at the damaged ship. Faust kind of chimes in over comms as it appears our plans to deliver the mobile suits to Anaheim will be delayed.
They'll be understanding. We had some extenuating circumstances.
He nods as she kind of starts looking around the battlefield of all these different mobile suit parts. And also, she would like to maybe, with her sensors, look over at the wreck of the initial or wreckage that alerted them to the fact that they were enemies.
Okay.
Yeah, what was that initial wreckage of?
Would the party like to investigate?
The party would like to
Uh,
keen and investigate, yeah.
Mhm.
To a vote.
Gotcha. Let me get some.
We're a democratic party here.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's just going to be basic keen and investigate here.
I don't have any dice on me. My threshold is 7.
I have.
Can someone roll for me real quick?
One
I'll
moment.
do it.
One.
Okay, alright.
That's an 11.
And that's 4.
Bunch of failures.
Four
It's like
successes on my part. 4 successes.
5 or 6 failures. Not good. I don't even have to count. It's bad.
Okay.
It's bleak.
Well, I guess I'm the only one who is left to take a shot at it besides.
Natural.
Natural.
I already rolled. I got 4 successes.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't need to, because I have 0 investigate, so.
Bucky.
We 5 failures.
It's okay. Leave it to the genius.
You actually go over to look, and Bucky, your screen is like covered in oil of the enemy suits. Uh,
Bucky down. He just like as they're doing this, he's just trying to scrub it off with like his elbow.
Fast will kind of through one of Bucky's other cameras that hopefully can see just motion to the to the river that the Hyvacs are hiding in, and the Aquazacs are hiding in, and just keep going. Just like use that to wash away the oil.
Scrub a dub dub.
Take a bath.
Make some Dawn dish soap. Works for the ducklings.
It'll work for the mollusks. We just need several gallons. So what's this wreckage about?
Yes. As you look over it, you see various armored vehicles in a convoy truck very similar to your own, which has been a AMS carrier truck, essentially. They're labeled with a mysterious O-4, actually connecting the dots there, the
Very
same as your
mysterious.
suit.
Oh. Well, don't mind if I diddly do, and I'm going to. Faust will see this. What was the model number?
O-4.
The same as the Zeta frame?
The same as the Z frame.
Don't mind if I diddly do. Faust will send the footage over to the rest of the team, and she just says, "It appears that this cargo was also carrying one of these Z frames. Faust will begin a recovery."
Mm.
Bunky leaves the mobile suit.
Yeah, somebody should probably say hi to those
He
animals.
doesn't know what to call it.
I'm standing right next to them. I asked if they were okay when
Yeah.
when we
Well,
landed.
someone needs to see their face. We need someone to pry open the doors.
Well, let's just say I don't like Australians, so
So you don't like James?
that was the bit. That was the entire bit that I was doing. Thank you.
True.
Yeah,
We're a very tight knit group.
as
Don't dare.
so as you approach the shuttle, it's the same make as the shuttle that landed in the ocean. Different make of the shuttle that carried the frame. You see, actually somebody pull on one of the hatches, essentially fly up, and another figure in a normal suit sort of approach out.
So just do I go? This is the shuttle I'm standing next to, correct?
This is the shuttle you're standing next to, and I assume Bonky has also unembarked next to as well.
Disembark. So
Disembarked.
standing next to this shuttle. How tall? Like how far is this guy who just exited from the ground?
I want to say this guy's probably about 5'8".
No. That's not what I
So
mean.
like, does he have
Oh.
to jump to get to the ground, or is he like?
He
Well, I need to assist in any way.
you.
Ah, shit.
It's actually a little funny. It is sticking up a little off of the ground, but because it's so embedded into the dirt, he's able to essentially get on one of the ladders and jump off. It's a bit of a drop, but he doesn't break a leg.
Yeah.
You sort of,
What's your name, pilot?
he sort of haphazardly salutes. You see a very simple AUK logo embroidered on the suit. Petty Officer Phaedra, sir.
You got any news from the men upstairs?
Yeah, we just made in the nick of time. We had to emergency cargo, sort of emergency cargo disembark. Sorry, I'm forgetting the term here. So we had to emergency disengage from the ship. Apparently, it's a Titan vessel caught us in the act. We were able to make it out. What about the? We were able to make it out after the first. It's lucky you were here. This could have been ended really badly if we landed. He sort of looks over to the smoke in the middle of that.
It would have been. Very glad that it did not turn out that way.
Seems
All
to have
right.
been
So,
an ambush.
Okay. Here? Or are we talking about a different one?
Oh, he's just referencing your situation.
You know, nothing unusual. See stuff like this every day. Although this level of organization, this number of suits, that's unusual, but we'll deal.
Well, we weren't supposed to be the only one dropped off at this point, but thing is, I was actually friends with the crew of the first shuttle, but they didn't give us anything about the third.
I believe that would be wait, no. I'm not talking to you right now.
I'm actually gonna take a narrative point, and he looks behind him. We're supposed to make the trade, but if we don't have enough, it doesn't look like we have enough fuel to get back in orbit. Not like it would be safe to do so anyhow. Behind you, you see one of the propulsion systems of the ship thoroughly wrecked from the crash.
Alright. I've in this while they're doing that, Faust will be somehow recovering the Zeta frame in its container, and she's going to have a little idea pop into her head as she kind of looks over to the Anaheim ship. So first off, how to do this? I think at this point, it's just going to be making sure the cargo container is detached from the wreckage and like there isn't any major harm to the frame itself. Maybe we can
Yeah,
have
you're
one of
talking
the
about the wreckage.
yeah, the wreckage I know rather than the other Z frame, the one that was caught by Titan pursuers, it seems.
Do you go to open?
Uh,
Or
all
what
right,
do
you
you
know
wish
what?
to do?
No, not open. I want to first disconnect the container from like whatever vehicle it was attached to set it up to be picked up by either one of the trucks we have currently, or say like I don't know, have one of the more stronger reactor-wise mobile suits kind of help haul it and tow it to a proper, or at least set it up so our group can recover it later, at least.
Uh, roll me just real quick. This is just going to be. Uh, yeah, I want to say tact. Tact awareness.
And awareness. Okay. Oh, my dice!
Or tact investigate.
Okay, that is an 8, and I had a thing of 9, so that is 2 sucks.
It's hard to determine weight in a mobile suit. Anything you carry is not going to exactly, like, you're not going to feel a very, like, hard weight, yourself at least. Something that weighs a
It's how
ton.
much. Yeah, it's how much strain, like how much force I have to put into the controls for my mobile suit to do it. I feel it more through like the handles and whatnot. If like I have to put more effort into pulling back the handles of
It's
my.
sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Yeah, I was gonna say it's actually more like how the suit itself reacts. The controls like just act the same, but this like how the
Yeah,
suit
yeah,
jostles around. Uh,
yeah.
this thing does not have a mobile suit in it.
Oh, that's curious. All right. Well, with that, I think. Uh, shit. Okay. I want to open it. Actually, oh, I do, but I want to see if I can use my gym's sensors, any sort of like I don't know, heat sensor or something to try and to see if
It's
like
money
there's
run.
anything suspicious inside.
Okay. Sure. Uh, I'm going to say just no roll here. You don't notice anything out of the ordinary. It's a very standard metal container.
All right, then I am going to cautiously open this container just to confirm if there's a mobile suit or not in it.
As you open it, you see several restraints, specifically two for the arms, two for the legs. A very standard procedure for handling a MS. It is completely empty.
All right, Faust has been on radio in to whoever's in the mobile suits, and it says it appears the container for this Z frame is empty. Hmm.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Well, that's certainly not good.
Most likely
Just
not.
got up
Anaheim
and
will most
walked
likely
away.
want either
Somebody yoinked the
somebody.
Z.
However, if a container was completely closed, so either this was being shipped with no mobile suit in it and entire in the first place, or they managed to somehow evacuate the frame when the Titan forces began to pursue them.
Kind of a question, Tired.
Yes.
So
I
remind me from last episode, what was this convoy to us?
This convoy was nothing to you. The reason why you were heading to this location in the first place was because you got two bits of information. One, this is where the next drop was going to be for the next two set of Rick Diaz units. And two, someone last episode found out that this was also supposed to be where the initial mysterious Z frame convoy was supposed to be dropped.
Hmm.
Well, if possible, let's tell them how to only drop them in the drink next time. So much easier fishing them out of shallow water than to fight off a Titan convoy.
Well,
The Titan convoy in water.
yeah, there were
Metal
Aqua
spirit.
Hyzacs. But yeah, so Faust says we'll have to report this to Anaheim. But with that, Faust is just going to make her way now to the Anaheim ship.
With Foss coming over to take my spot near the ship, I'm gonna go check up on those. I think there were Hyzacs or Jim Quells that were landslided. But I think it might have been Matro and Bucky.
Of course.
The ones encased.
Yes. Yeah, south of the bridge, there's this gigantic landslide. In there, I believe you see one suit fully encased in the rubble, a Jim Quill.
I have a question. Is there any
Yes.
part sticking out?
The head is sticking out.
Very well, then. I'm gonna walk over, put the Ashimar's hand on it. I'm gonna yell, "Is anyone still alive in there?" With my beam rifle still pointed down to where the cockpit should be.
Here. I am, just real quick, yeah, tact empathy.
And empathy.
Alternatively, we could leave them in there to die, and they'll rot away and starve to death probably. So
That's
We need to ask them where they came from and
4
shit. I'm afraid.
failures.
Four
Wow,
failures.
well, yeah.
suck.
Uh,
Fuck shit.
Get better dice.
you
Yeah, you
actually,
gotta
Dude, I needed like a 4.
dismal dog shit.
Yeah, instead of being like, is anyone alive in there? You're like, you're dead.
Start grunting.
no,
Yes.
nobody's in here. That's a joke. No, you don't get anything. Complete radio silence, though you actually do hear, like, a crackle of a radio. A bit of like, the sound of, like, air on the microphone, and then silence.
I'm
The
looking
alternative is
at
we leave them in there and they die. Crap.
I'll go over and knock on the thing. Come on out. We won't hurt you. Oh,
Pirate is currently muted.
too tired to be muted.
That's messed
You know
up.
what?
I
I'll
apologize for
move to
that.
Iran.
Okay, yeah, Bonky. This thing is not only fully encased. If I imagine Hunt, do you, what do you do? Like, what do you do with this, encased suit?
Well, I'm trying to pull the pilot out, but I'm not going to bother pulling the mobile suit out if there's no pilot inside.
You see, I'm going to say you see, the suit fully encased. There's a few boulders sort of sticking in. Whether or not that would be enough to actually do any damage to the cockpit, none of you can say off the top of your head. But it's
Then
not something
just
you can physically get to without use, like, by yourself as a person.
okay. Then I know exactly what to do. I'm gonna
Blow it up.
say, I'm gonna say, you better say something, or I'm gonna put one right through the cockpit.
Wait, please, please. You hear
There we
immediate.
go. I start pulling the mobile suit out.
What you see is a large rock, sort of indented into the cockpit, sort of keeping the door shut, and just bending the metal around it.
That's not comfortable.
So our mystery
All
man
right,
speaks.
all right, time for precision beam.
No. We already got the intimidating bit. We need them to talk now. Plus, you can recover this mobile suit. Is
No, I
ours?
meant to like carve out the fucking door to you let them out.
Literally to get them out.
No, I don't even need that. I have. I'm just gonna like brute force it with the hand of the Ashimar.
True, your
Yeah.
Ashimar's a unit. It's large.
Yeah, abuse prisoners.
No,
Fine.
no, no. I'm not abusing a
Traumatize them.
prisoner.
Traumatize them. Shake the mobile suit a little bit.
After I pull this guy out and I say, "You stand back from the cockpit," I'm opening it up.
I. They sort of, like, in almost disbelief. I don't know how much it's got me, but I don't know if that's a good idea. I
However
can't
you
We'll be
exactly
fine,
move here.
son. What's your name?
Why should I give it to you?
Because I'm asking nicely.
We're pulling you out of rubble.
Bonky like holds up a hand to like Hunt. It's like, let me handle this. This is my thing.
Come over and ruin
This
it.
is my Riz.
Because I asked nicely. Because in case this goes poorly, I want to be able to write a letter to your mom. So, what's your name? Where are you from?
Rodriguez. I, uh, I'm a local.
You're local from California. How old are you, Rodriguez?
Corporal Rodriguez.
I know. Sure. We can do formalities later. Uh, so describe your situation to me. What's things looking like inside the pit?
I I can't feel my leg. I
Okay.
can't see anything.
Bonky takes one deep breath in through the nose and then out through the mouth. It says, "All right. Well, feel around for me. Remember the blind tests that they made you do back at the very beginning of fight school? You had to name every part with your eyes blindfolded. Remember those?
He nods. He nods. You can't see, but yes.
Can you feel your fingers?
Everything's there.
All right. Well, we're just going to need a little bit of assistance from you. We can get you out of that can. We can get you took care of. Does that sound all right?
You're not gonna kill me.
No.
Why would we kill you?
Bonky again. One digit of doom to Hunt. Hunt, whose main hobby is killing people, should not be the one answering that question.
Come over and make it worse. I mean,
He said, "Well, there's no reason to at this point. What would either of us have to gain from that?"
Can you say that last part again?
What would
Yeah,
either
sure.
of us have to gain from that?
I don't know. It's not like you guys exactly act rationally.
Well, we can discuss the finer points of policy of the anti-Earth Union Group Caraba later. In the meanwhile, my name is Bonky Birio. You may have heard of me. Anyway, we're going to. Okay, can you feel the cockpit hatch releases?
It's yeah, issue about that. Under the rock too.
Okay. Well, you're going to have to hold still and you're going to have to brace. We're going to use one of our MSs. We're going to pull you out of the stone, and then we're probably going to have to pop the lid on this thing from the outside, either use inside rescue hatches or we may have to rip it off. But it's going to be loud. It's going to be jarring. I know you can't see, but I'm going to walk you through every step of the way. And Bonky gestures to Hunt to get ready with the ASMR.
it's just, every once in a while you kind of fade out. Probably just because you're on your phone.
It's dorm Wi-Fi.
Yeah, that's probably why. You probably knew already.
So when Bonky gestures to me, my hands tighten on the controls.
All right. All right. Out of character, was it Gonzalez or Gutierrez? Garcia. Rodriguez. There. All right, Rodriguez. We're gonna start moving in 3. Buffy holds up the fingers so that Jane can see them. 2, 1, and it points at Jane, and then she's a.
I start to I start to like try to pry open this cockpit.
Okay, right here, I'm going to say your choice of attribute, but this is definitely going to be, I want to say, operate.
Operate doesn't exist anymore, remember?
Right, does it not exist?
Can I use my maneuver instead at a negative modifier? Because operate a motor wasn't the thing it currently is when we made these sheets.
I see. Let me look at Hunt sheet.
So I have a 0 in motor because motor was tech stuff, and now it's fine control.
I'm going to say sure, but give me, if you're going to use that, give me a minus one. This is
Right.
this is very fine detail. Like, this is not something you'd have a lot of experience in.
So let's see. Tact maneuver 10, so I need a 9. Five successes.
5 successes. Okay. You're first able to pull out the stone. What actually happens is that once you pull out the stone, a mechanism goes off. It immediately pops out the cockpit with it. Uh, this very large like boulder is clearly just a piece of debris that fell and sort of got cracked off from the shot itself. Inside the cockpit, you see a sort of mangled cockpit. The entire bottom half, bottom right specifically, is almost completely destroyed. And inside is a man with a Titan uniform, a gun, a pistol sort of like clasped to his chest, and a leg mangled beyond recognition.
Bonky go wide, and then he blanches, and then he reaches into the first aid kit that he keeps in his mobile suit at all times for a tourniquet.
He's gonna walk over and he's gonna, man, that is fucked up. Just make the situation considerably worse.
The same digit of doom, just like shut up. To Bucky that he gave Hunt earlier.
You actually, honestly, Bucky, when you say that, you see him laugh, and he's like, "Yeah, it feels how it looks."
Cool robot leg in the process. I mean,
What a wondrous lifestyle we all live.
I'd fuck with the peg
Mouse
leg.
on.
Ensign,
What?
Corporal, Sub-Lieutenant Burial will see to you shortly.
All right. I start putting a tourniquet on his leg, and I look up at his face, see what's going on. That means he can't see. What's that? What's causing that?
You can actually, his eyesight seems fine. He's sweating
Probably
profusely.
It was probably the lights in the mobile suit were busted.
Yeah, and he had no way to see out.
I just freaked out. Never happens.
I mean, if I did just crash and I couldn't see anything, I would
All
probably
right.
assume I just went blind.
Like, all right. We should probably do this all legal style. Name, rank, serial number.
You see him like still sort of breathing in and out, but things have calmed. He's actually like once you start getting in, he's dropped the pistol, sort of clambering to the floor.
And Bonky's like, see, this is why you let me. And Bonky turns to them and says silently, but shoots a gesture that says, that's why I go first. He'd have shot you if you were doing the talking.
Meh.
I wasn't gonna shoot him. You
Yeah,
know,
but he
I
would have
made
shot you if you scared him. And then
I'm
Bonky-
bulletproof.
Bonky reaches up and starts taking the helmet off of his normal suit. All right, come on. You know the drill. Name, rank, serial number.
Yes. He waves you off. Like a million thoughts running through his head. Hanan Rodriguez, Corporal.
Serial number. Let's
Uh,
not go. Let's not bite off more than we can chew.
yes.
All right. Rodriguez. All right. Well, first things first, is there anything we should know about the security of this site as it would affect our now mutual shared interests in staying alive?
Well, let's just say let's just say that there's going to be reinforcements, but it's not gonna be us.
Not going to be Titans. It's going to be EF.
No, he laughs again. Uh, no, if it was EF, I wouldn't tell you. Some news chopper was tailing us the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's
Even
good for us.
worse.
We just gotta kick your ass. I mean, right? That's
Even
what
Uh,
I was
even
saying.
worse.
Sadly,
Paparazzi.
very unfortunate for the public image of the Titans that we kicked their ass and healed their wounded. All right, and then I start doing some
Far less
first aid
mobile
on this
suits,
guy.
by the way.
What's medically? Is there anything that's aside from the tourniquet? Which I guess we better start getting this guy to a hospital or first aid station. Um, uh, is there any other medical crises? Any bleeding, respiratory issues?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Anybody who wants to, anybody who's close enough to the cockpit and outside of the suit proper can. Let me make sure.
No, I can't.
Massive hemorrhage, respiration,
Yeah, just
cardiovascular issues.
Bucky's
uh,
gonna lead over.
Well, there's
keen
this.
medicine.
Team medicine?
Yeah,
Got one sec.
any medicine. Bucky's gonna lean over to Bonky and be like, "We are taking him prisoner, right? Like, because this is a good deal. Like,
You take
Unless
prisoners?
we've always take prisoners. I'm Bunky goddamn Barrio. We don't shoot prisoners.
I mean, I had to. I'm joking.
No.
I'm joking.
Digit
Mm.
of doom.
Joking. I'm joking.
Don't joke about that. At
Digit
Buck.
of doom. Digit of doom.
It was one Zeke. One Zeke.
Hush. Okay, roll 2d6. One success. It beats it.
How much was that?
One success.
One success. I'm going to say you're able to tourniquet it, but the issue is this. From what you can gather, you've during your time in the EFSF, there's been what do you call it? Uh, not you, but medical staff have dismembered for less. This man needs urgent care.
Mm-hmm. I look around at all of us and it's like, anywhere that we can fit a medical patient in our mobile suits? Is any of our convoy left?
The convoy, there was 3 vehicles. Only the first vehicle got any damage, and that was actually, if any of you decided to check that, you'd know it would be 2 casualties of the 2 people driving it.
I'm gonna radio the rest of the convoy,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna say,
Good move.
prepare for one on critically injured or Titan prisoner. Lieutenant Faust, as soon as we get this guy out of here, I want you to try out this Jim Quell. Probably be able to scrounge it for something or another. Get it back up
While everyone
running
was
shape.
doing that, if Jane, you were in you're in the cockpit, right?
Yeah.
Okay, while you guys were helping the guy out of his gym and all that, you've actually noticed Faust pinning multiple MS wreckages. As you say that, Faust says, "Understood." Faust has also confirmed several other mobile suit wreckages that can be salvaged for parts.
As after the radio calls go through, Bonky's going to turn to Rodriguez and say, "What exactly are they telling you Titan boys about us?"
Telling, more like saying he's a little fuzzy in the head. We saw your little demonstration with the skull, and obviously any terrorist group against the government isn't gonna have a good PR, I imagine.
I thought we were doing pretty good. Attacked the school after hours. Didn't hurt any of the students, barely hurt any of the security personnel.
I feel like
Minus the
fucking
people in that hangar, but
I feel like the big thing they would focus on is me walking into a fucking TV station and shooting a
They
guy.
don't. They
Yeah,
think that was a murder. They don't know that was karma related.
Really?
And,
Because it happened like
It happened like almost a month ago. We never claimed responsibility for it, and there was no way for them to know it was us. To the rest of the world, it was just a random murder.
damn.
and it's gonna stay that way.
Yep. It's almost like it was a ill-advised, impulsive action without any overarching strategic objective.
It crippled Titan's leadership for a time.
Well, not really. He was only a major.
It's okay.
it was
It
really
know you-
funny.
It
I know
annoyed
you know
them
I'm
for like
right.
a day.
I know you know I'm right. It's okay. You don't have to say it. I
Let's move
understand.
So, while these guys are arguing, I want to see. So, this convoy was to deliver the Gym 2s. Not the Gym 2s, sorry, the Rick Diaz's, right? And it was also to, I believe, pick up the Hazel and the Z Prime, correct?
Yes, it was to actually put the Hazel in the ship, but send it back to space, and then possibly also get the Z-frame. However, the ship is damaged, and it
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
So,
forced.
Faust, first of all, like, before we do it, Faust is going to exit the cockpit and, first of all, confirm everyone is out of the ship and everyone's okay, no injuries or whatever from the personnel in the ship. But Faust is going to see if there's actually anyone not from AU, but from what's the word? From Anaheim, because I assume if this is technically Anaheim, they'd probably have sent someone from Anaheim to confirm this stuff, right?
Mm-hmm. Uh,
So
very.
More soon. Yeah.
I'm going to say very similar to the last convoy. There's going to be three people piloting it. Two of them are going to be AU pilots. The third is going to be a representative of Anaheim. Actually, see them
all right.
dusting themselves off as the pilots start assessing the damage.
Faust exits the cockpit, takes off her normal suit helmet, and it's like first gives a salute to the two pilots, then introduces herself, Sub-Lieutenant Faust Goethales of Karabakh. Faust is glad to see none of you have sustained any injuries.
As three people experience Faust for the first time.
You see
Talking to
him
third person.
give you a bit of an odd look.
Everyone starts eating popcorn, like, oh, here we go.
Like he dusts himself off as he takes off his normal suit. You see him in a very nice sort of dress suit, buttoned only about halfway. A very normal thing to wear in both your escape
Yeah.
pod and under your spacesuit.
Mm-hmm.
All about
You can
appearance.
tell this guy's here for business.
Yes, I assume you're our Karaba hit contacts then.
What?
Haraba hit contact, I think he said.
No, he said
What's
hick.
that mean?
Hick.
Wait. No, Tired just clarified, but you guys talked over Tired. Tired, what'd you say?
No, he said hick.
Calling
Oh,
us
hit
hicks.
contact. What a fucking asshole.
I'm a
Kill this guy.
decorated war veteran mobile suit pilot. What? Who are
We
you?
I
are
literally-
quadruple aces. I'll kill
I
you.
just saved your life.
Faust,
Kill this guy.
yeah, let's kill this guy. No, Faust is
Kill
going
this
to
guy.
Faust is going to ignore that comment, though. If anyone was looking at her expression, who knows about Faust, specifically Matriarch, they could tell there is a flicker of annoyance at being called a hick. But she closes her eyes and nods, and she's just like, "That would be correct. We are the AU contact sent to retrieve you, as well
Who do you
as
think you are?
initially deliver the Hazel Icarus and the our recovered Z frame, but it appears that won't be happening due to And she looks to the ship. Troubling circumstances.
You actually see him right when you say the word Z. His eyes go wide, and he takes his fist and like bangs it against the hull of the ship. Fuck. He like slicks back his hair. It's like very like dyed silver hair. Though this is Gundam, so it could also just be his natural hair color.
It is not hair color, yeah.
It's anime. Don't worry about it.
Faust says, we were initially hoping to both inform you of the mistaken drop as well as return the suit to Anaheim alongside the Hazel, but it seems today has been rife with unfortunate circumstances. We just confirmed a lost Z-frame container without a mobile suit in it.
Yeah, there wasn't. I mean, from my knowledge, and they don't tell me fucking anything, there wasn't even supposed to be. It's not your business in the first place. Listen,
Hey, a little bit. A little bit.
The guy's
Yeah.
gonna leave for the desert to die.
All right, hey, pilots with us. Leave this guy here. He'll be
The
fine.
Titan was more polite to us than this guy.
He's
the
rich.
literal Titan was better
Yeah,
to
it's
us
because
than
he's
this
rich, and all rich people are evil and the enemy of the people.
More money than sense.
listen. He sort of looks down at you. Faust is actually not that small, but compared to this man, she is.
Everyone, this is like the exact opposite of how, like in Gundam, you think people are tall, but like Camille's like what 5'4".
Yeah.
Everyone in your
No,
old guard is
no,
just
that
like,
makes sense for Camille. Camille's tiny. I believe
Oh,
that.
man,
I know this in my heart of hearts.
yeah. Char is 5'7". He's
That's
Char is 5'9"
sorry.
as
That's not.
Quattro Vegeta.
That's not short. I love that he's 2 inches higher as Quattro Regina because of his high-heeled boots.
Anyways.
Anyway, yeah, so he's looking down at me with his rich people eyes, and I'm looking at him with my big autistic eyes.
Gemini. I wasn't even supposed to be on that ship, but I'm sure one of the Four Eyes told you what happened.
Faust nods and says,
Okay, you just
if you
talk
would
normal.
follow, if you would follow Faust, we will escort you to the convoy, and hopefully we'll be able to figure a solution to our problems back at our ship.
Sure, yeah, I'm gonna need a ride to space, and, as it is your job, listen, you seem intelligent enough. Whatever you know about he looks around, Z, keep it to yourself, okay?
Faust nods and she says, Faust is aware that confidentiality is of the utmost importance in mobile suit development. After all, Faust did work on, and she's gonna humble brag, but she's gonna let him know, like, I know how you are. I know what this is. I have been in the business. She says, Faust did Faust did work on the V project. So Faust is very aware of confidentiality when it comes to mobile suit development.
V projects. And you're out here in the middle of bumfuck what? What is this place even called? Don't even know the country. It's all the same on Earth.
That would be California, but Faust was a designer for the V project, Operation V. Sorry, I was thinking of G project from Gundam Seed, which is the Operation V equivalent. Sorry. Yeah. So Faust was a designer and test pilot of Operation V, and after that, Faust was part of the Titans test team and other affiliated groups before arriving and defecting to Karava. I am the one who helped deliver the Icarus frame that we have agreed to give to Anaheim for research, as well as the various mobile suit test datas that the Titans have acquired over the years.
You see him actually start looking at you a bit differently, sort of like eyeing you up, seeing if what you're saying is even true. Though then again, you can like even see it in his sort of facial expressions. Who would lie about that?
Like most disprovable claim about backstory ever.
Just humble brag, you know?
Things must be a
Yes,
lot hotter down here than I initially thought they were.
Yeah,
it
it's
is.
kind of feels like they're hotter than they reasonably should be at the if you look at the timeline. But Bonky waves his hand at the
That's Space War. The Space War was not that crazy right now, but like on the ground, it could have been fucking crazy.
yeah.
It's
The ground war
in
entirely
Space.
localized to North America.
The situation on Earth could be better for Karabakh, but we are aware that Anaheim is focusing most of their support for the AU, seeing as the Titans operate largely nowadays in space.
Wait, how long does this take before
1
Zeta
year.
starts?
It's like
Like
August, so it's like a few
yeah,
months before Zeta.
like 6 months, I think. For
Okay.
Zeta. I think is where we're
Yeah,
at.
the Zeta starts in like March, and it's like what, late August, September, I think. Yeah, it's September.
Yeah.
Uh, yes. We can still make the trade then. If we can get this thing back in repair, I'm sure we could actually make a deal. Yeah, this is something we can get sorted.
Well, if there's anything I
Faust
know for
nods.
certain, it's that Faust can get whatever we need to go up there working again.
Faust says Faust will work with the rest of the engineers in our ship to ensure this craft is suitable for spaceflight as much as we can. And hopefully, we will be able to figure out some sort of deal between us.
Deal. I thought, you made your deal with Anaheim, but... You know what? We'll see how things go.
Us. Faust will
Well.
nod and kinda.
Fuck out, bro. Can you get out, bro?
Faust will escort him to the to the convoy as oh hi for there goes Frep.
There
Now
goes
I'm
Frep.
sad again.
Yeah, rip prep.
Fuck, he
Um,
immediately born then died.
Yeah. So all right, so the first step of my plan. So that's cool. So Faust will escort him to the convoy and the two pilots, and begin as they enter. Faust, because Bonky did chime in, so I assume Bonky has made his way over to this area, right?
yeah.
Faust
Well, yeah.
kind
Once
of
we load up our been seeing to them, but they all seem to be took care of.
Faust seems to. I'm gonna say I don't know if but it seems Faust is thinking to herself as she's looking kind of at the cargo container with the Z frame in it, as well as looking over to the Rick Diaz's that are being probably disboarded from the ship.
You actually
You know.
notice, they take the old O-4 sort of container and are using it as a extra. Due to the lack of space, you were planning on getting rid of the Hazel and probably the Z as well, but it looks like things have gone a bit differently.
Yeah, and Faust thinks to herself and she says, Mhm. I think it might be prudent to see. I wasn't able to get much information, but it might be a prudent idea to try and see if we can somehow find that presumably missing Z frame.
Do you say that out loud?
She's kind of muttering it to herself, but I assume Bonky's next to her. This is mostly out of earshot from the Anaheim guide, but I'm gonna say yes. She said it enough
So
for Bonky to hear.
the
No,
two
Bonky's kind of shy. He doesn't know shit about suits.
the two of you hear me say in your ear. How's can our friends from upstairs tell us anything about what happened up there?
Faust will chime in. It appears they were ambushed by a Titan's ship that had discovered their dropping point and had to make a swift evacuation.
What
It
about the
seems
status of the ship?
the ship is damaged, but hopefully with time, Faust and the rest of the engineers will be able to figure out some way to make it repairable, and we'll be
Not
able to initiate the trade with Anaheim.
not that ship. That's a shuttle. The ship upstairs. The one transporting the shuttle. What was its last known status?
On that
Also, what's it
front,
called?
on that front, Faust. Actually, can I? Do we still have our narrative points? Sorry. Narrative point. Narrative point. I would like to spend a narrative point to retcon to see if Faust got that information.
Wait, aren't you like standing right in front of this guy still?
Well, actually, Faust will ascertain the information right now. Faust is going to one of the make her way to one of the pilots who were in the shuttle and be like, "We would like to confirm if you know the status of your mothership before the Titans ambush. Is it still Was it still in fighting shape, or was it beginning to sink?"
Fighting shape, sure, but took a pretty nasty hit and we had to go radio silence, though I guess, like, fat law of good that did, considering everything. After radio silence, we've actually been trying to get back in contact, but the last known position, I mean, obviously, who knows where it is now. We got nothing.
Frost nodded the features. And it seems this our agreed upon deal with Anaheim is going to be delayed considerably. And Faust will chime into Jane on the radio and go, the ship scene is last confirmed status of the ship is that it is functional, but had to go radio silent due to damage. We're unaware of where its current location may be.
Do we know like tonnage, name, military, civilian?
No, it was it was NASA's ship. We would have known that already.
Yeah.
Bark? Right. Yeah, no, we didn't know this.
I'm just muttering myself of that, it's probably fine.
Can't believe he
NASA's,
managed to steal a cruiser.
NASA's a slimy little shit.
Yes, but like you'd expect he's slimy in the other way, you know?
Oh
So
no,
That's
he is
full of
also
surprises.
slimy. He's slimy in both ways.
Fuss is formulating
Bisexual.
some ideas in her head, but she says, as she's getting back into the gym to begin, making way back to base, Faust will actually make her way to the rubble and scoop out that gym quell from the rubble. Well, he's bisexual. Yeah, and also Faust will chime in and says, although we may have we. She says as motion looking to the Rickdiases, and she's just like, do you think it would be possible to have our latest pilot arrivals use the Rickdiases to recover more of the mobile suits that are salvageable?
Who do you say this to?
Just, considering Matro is spacing out right now, I'll say it to Jane, since me and Jane are definitely on the same page of recovering the damaged or the salvageable mobile suits for parts.
Yeah, I'm sure they're teamed into our communications.
Yeah.
And I just say, hey, you folks up for a little bit of work?
Oh, you know, I'm an officer now, but I can make an exception.
I wasn't asking Monkey. I was asking our new arrival pilots, our minions.
Oh, our little minions.
Minions.
Yeah, Ty, what did they say?
Sure.
Well, then mount up.
Yes, ma'am. They seem a little confused.
Faust is. Can I make a engineering check to pin or to figure out which of these mobile suits are like the creme de la creme of fucked up broken mobile suits to salvage?
Yeah, what's
I'm
worth our
gonna-
time?
I'm gonna go. You guys can keep going on without me. Just don't do anything crazy. I just gotta.
We're
Oh.
gonna blow up the Titan space while you're gone.
Oh wait, do you gotta
That's
go?
fine. Yeah, I gotta hit the
I-
hay.
Oh, I'm sorry
Tired.
about that.
That's fine. It was better for everybody. Shorter sessions are fine.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
I'm gonna hit
You,
low.
you keep going. You don't gotta be stopped by me gone.
Okay. Bucky fucking dies. An asteroid comes in, and
Yeah,
Bucky fucking
Bucky
dies.
Bucky died on the way back to his home planet.
I'm just assuming that Bucky's just like doing some scavenging stuff with the mooks we just ordered to go dig the bunkers.
Another Z frame falls out of orbit and lands directly where Bucky is standing.
Like it's
So,
red
like-
versus blue.
You actually hear over the comms, Lieutenant. Correct me. So, I apologize if this is backtalk, but I thought the entire point of the trade was so he didn't have to dig in the trash anymore.
I looked at him really fucking weirdly. What are you talking about, trash? We fought 2 Marsites and 3 Jim Quells.
Faust will chime in and says, although the point of the trade was to acquire better, newer mobile suits, it is prudent that considering our, let's say, closed off situation in the war efforts as the AU and as the AU has distanced themselves from our California forces, and we don't have a solid supply line yet, we will, and also considering the delay in the trade with Anaheim, recovering mobile suit parts for repairs and modifications to our existing mobile suit arsenal is still a very prudent move on our part.
Um,
I'm hitting them with the MS developer jamming, yapping.
you actually just say them. Uh, Alright then. Well, it looks like most of these things are scrap. One of the Hyzax is fine, but I mean, aside from the cockpit.
I will use my engineering brain to try and identify the best, the creme de la creme stuff to recover. If that will be fine.
Sure.
Hopefully, some of the Mars sides. Hopefully, that Mars side that are like the head office. It should still mostly be intact. Hopefully. So, what should I roll? Keen, tact, poise.
Keen Tech Boys. Yeah, roll me, this won't be poise, but roll me tact investigate.
Tact and investigate. Or
Tact technology, if you want.
All right, then I'll do tact and investigate. Oh well, my engineer, my investigate, and my technology are all at full.
What hour is it? Hour 1? Yeah.
All right. 4 successes.
Okay. All of the mobile suits here don't seem to be particularly in good shape. The Jim Quell was sort of reduced to scrap metal, and it's a miracle that the torso was left relatively intact from the landslide.
Yeah, I pulled up the Jim Quell from the landslide. I look at it and I just like throw it on top of the rock.
You see a Hyzak, which, aside from the cockpit, which has been completely blown out in a very obvious, beam-shaped hole, is mostly okay, but it's a stock standard Hyzak. It's not particularly known for its performance.
Yeah,
Not the
although
opposite.
that wouldn't have been the only significant thing about it is you had that weird moment where when you killed this one.
I thought that was a Aqua Hyzak. I must have been mistaken. But yeah, we can still use its parts. Thank God for the universal maintenance plan. So yeah, so there's a Hyzak, the Jim Quell's bust. Any of the Marasai's intact? Any of the Aqua Hyzaks? Any of the other Jim Quells that weren't in a Lorax slide?
Matro is currently checking out the Marasai. It's actually been a sec. You don't know what's taking him so long. The Aqua Hyzaks are, from what you can recollect, very standard aquatic mobile suits. It's not a very common. It's not a very common thing you see nowadays. It's sort of been phased out almost entirely by this point
Yeah.
by the Earth Federation. But so there is some value in that, but a lot of the what you see aside from the Marasai is mostly just very standard suits, and very almost all of them are destroyed in some shape or the other.
All right. Well, in that case, Bass is going to. So the Hyzak, we're gonna see if we can recover one of the better shaped Jim Quells. Hopefully, Macho can get back to us on a Marsai, and it might be prudent to grab some more of the Aqua Hyzaks because although it is not common, considering our current base of operations, it might be good to recover. As Faust, considering she was part of the Titans test team, she knows that these are attachable parts rather than like this is how the unit is built. So we can hopefully recover some of the aquatic parts to maybe retrofit on some of our mobile suits in case we want to do any aquatic operations or use the shore to our advantage.
Hmm.
It's the day is growing thinner. The prisoner, who seems to be the only survivor of all the suits you've captured, is soon loaded into one of the convoys. There's actually some room made for him. They're a bit roomier than they look. And he seems to be, despite his chatty mood, cagey about specifics. There's not a lot of
Oh, we don't
information.
need specifics.
Yeah.
We'll be good for now. We'll win him over with completely adequate medical treatment for now. We'll probably not try to talk about anything. I personally, if Bonky is going to handle the sort of management of the prisoners, he wouldn't talk to him about anything sensitive for a couple days. But there is kind of the question of like long term, what do we do with this guy?
We drop him off in front of a hospital and just like drive off in our unmarked van.
So, like leave him in a basket on the steps of an orphanage, like
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. We put him in a big man-sized crib and we leave him in the steps of an
I
orphanage.
know
We have a
that's
cat-
not in character. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
We have a catch and release policy.
I mean,
We have a
we
very
can't handle large numbers of POWs. Like, it's not
we have to make him pinky promise not to tell them about our ship, or we keep him blindfolded the entire time. But we don't have.
The Napoleonic Wars.
Yeah, can you not tell the enemy where our base is,
oh,
please?
like on his word of honor as a corporal and gentleman.
Yeah, as a corporal and a gentleman, do not snitch.
No snitching.
Bonky, roll me a just
Oh
keen,
fuck.
yeah, keen awareness.
Keen
I think-
awareness. Okay, I couldn't roll keen awareness.
You're actually
Any-
What am I
thinking
rolling
about
for?
just keen awareness. You're thinking about the
3
orphanage joke
failures.
you just made. 3 failures. Uh, you make the orphanage
Reroll.
joke and you don't think much about it.
Oh.
Reroll.
Spouse gives
Um.
Bonky a side eye.
How many narrative points do we have?
5.
5.
Yeah, I'll take one. I'll take one. 3 successes.
This you think about his rank and as you make that joke and you realize this guy can't be older than like 22. This is
Oh
a
no.
very young person.
Where'd you say you were from again?
From California, L.A.
LA, huh? What does he look like?
He's well, from his last name, he's Hispanic, but
Alright.
he has a bit of a sort of pencil stash going on. But he's just a very how do you say, like, young looking man, just short black hair, not very standoutish at all.
A is there? Hold on. Give me a sec. Let me DM you. So someone else go on, do some scene.
All right. So we're covering mobile suits. Faust is going to be, telling the Rick Diaz, the ones in the Rick Diaz's, don't think you're going to be in those for long. Like that one. It will be the aquatic attachment parts could prove useful. And while she's doing that, she's got something happening in her brain. She's thinking about 2 things. One, that that guy that she beams rifles, I think, the fear she felt. And she kind of notes how, like, she hasn't been able to sense that kind of acuteness from it. Yeah, she felt the fear of getting backshotted. Sorry.
Um, uh, uh, sorry.
Anyway, yeah. So, so she as a new type, she's always felt a general kind of like a general vague sense of like what the person is feeling that would help her key in, but that felt more acute, like specific. That was like fear of I'm fucked, not like fear in general. Like that is a oh shit, they just got behind me. I love that video so much.
We're serious. We are serious.
We are serious. We are
I
serious.
apologize for being serious.
We're very serious. Anyway, so she kind of is thinking to herself, kind of holding her head. She's just like, "Ow." Just seems my abilities have grown, but I mean,
Lieutenant, you're mumbling. Everything all right?
uh, just is simply thinking about the battle is all. Lieutenant Hunt,
Yeah.
when you're in battle, what do you feel from your enemy?
That's a pretty interesting question. Mostly their presence.
Their presence. Have you not felt any specific emotion? Their hostility towards you, their anger, just their rough presence?
Well, that's all part of their presence, isn't it?
That is true, but Faust seems to have sensed the fear of one of the pilots before I destroyed them. It was apologies. I'm simply thinking to myself.
I won't space out too much, my friend.
She nods as she continues to work on it, thinking still on that moment. But she's also thinking about the Z frame and the missing container. Now, that she's kind of started thinking now, especially after they saw Rocket. But one of the uh, problems Caraba has is absolutely the fact of it's running low on, let's say, impressive firepower. The Rixiuses are a marvel in engineering. Creme de la creme of Anaheim so far. She can say that much. Like, their performance is good, but if they can find that second Z frame, part of her thinks she might be able to work something out with Anaheim that can benefit both parties, both in firepower and in relations between the two groups. Besides the Hazel she gave, but it's kind of a idea in the back of her head. While she's moving though, she's kind of like fidgeting with the controls of her gym, and she's kind of noting how different it feels from what she's used to, the Gundams. The RX-78, the FSD she piloted, the cream of the crop, pretty much, of the 1 Year War. The top of the line. The Alex, the best suit, arguably, of the 1 Year War on the Federation side, and how sleek its controls was. Even herself, she had trouble kind of handling it. And then there was the Hazel, which was admittedly a extensively customized Jim Quell, but it basically had become a Gundam at that point, and her specifically was developed
Is this
as
happening
a
internally or externally? Sorry.
internally. Sorry,
Okay.
I'm having my dramatic monologue. But she's noticing, like, if anything, she kind of mumbles to herself. She says, "The reaction time, it's a bit slow."
And then I'm just gonna shoot back at Lieutenant Foss, and I'm gonna say, no, it's just you've gotten faster.
She says, like, "I see."
Happened
And
to me
she
too.
said, "Hmm, we still have that Zuda, correct?"
No, that I smile a little. Are you trying to make fun of me, Lieutenant? I'm
Hmm.
not being antagonistic. I'm
Yeah. No,
trying to be wry.
she kind of like also smirks as she kind of realizes how ridiculous it is, and she's just like, Faust is simply thinking of how to improve our current mobile suits with what we have. It's a ridiculous idea, but Faust thinks it can work.
I'll leave that to the wrench monkeys. My
Well,
business has always been fighting.
she nods as she's just like, that's a fair assessment, but, well, if you'll forgive Faust, seems I still haven't left my days as part of Jabro's development team, despite the fact I haven't done much of that.
Hey, boss, can I ask you a question?
What is it, Lieutenant?
Why do you talk like that? And I'd like the scene to cut back to Bonky, just as a joke.
All right. What's
Thanks.
Bonky? Oh yeah, Bonky's with the Rodriguez. We're talking leg, doing some intermediate care treatment right now, probably changing his dressings right now, and trying to make small talk. Is he opening up even a little bit?
He's about uh he seems to like to how do you say, like, shoot the shit. He likes to make comments, but when it comes to what just happened, it almost like he's purposely avoiding it, or like disassociating the fact that he is the only survivor of his unit at the moment, and that he's talking to the captors, the same people that killed them. Maybe it's understanding, maybe it is disassociation. It's
Mm,
not something you can quite get a read on.
tell me where you're from. Tell me about where you're
Uh, Ma, Ma's from, Pa's up north, actually near Washington, but Ma's, down south near the border. I guess the border's sort of irrelevant now, but you know how local Earth cultures are.
I actually don't, and I'm from space. Actually, my understanding is, uh, in North America, there's two Washingtons, one on the East Coast and one on the West Coast.
Uh, he, like, sort of bites his, fingernail. It's only really relevant to the, local government, but, yeah. One on the East Coast is essentially, where we, vote for the senator, right? Uh, the one that represents the United States. The, one on the West, well, that's a region.
Hmm, complicated. You see, in space, a lot of things, I wouldn't say most, a lot of things in space are named after things on Earth. But, you know, depending on where you're from, like how good the education system is, you often won't know anything about it. So, like, I'm from New Brazil. I'm not, but like, aside from trips to Jabro, I've actually never like been because there's no EFS aside from Jabro. There's no EFS launch. So, there's like obvious ones, like Luna 2, right? But, we've all been to Luna. It's not that much different on Luna 2. Frankly, calling it Luna 2 is a bit pretentious. It's way smaller and worse. Um, but, all the places on Earth, you get a rough feel for them. But before I started living in California, never really knew any individual place on Earth particularly well. You been to space?
No, sir.
Don't call me sir. I work for a living. Is halfway out of his mouth before he realizes he doesn't work for a living anymore. Um, and she's just like, yeah. Uh, I don't even know why Carva even has ranks. Volunteer organization. But, we're still largely figuring out what our own deal is. Speaking of which, you think we all like blow up schools and like hold children captive, don't we? Don't you?
I mean, when you see organization go buddy buddy with the Zeeks, it's
And shook his head. We were there fighting the Zeeks in LA, same as you. In fact, I seem to recall it was you guys that took some objections to us being there.
we took objections because you take objections to us. It's no noble cause has any justification to go against the Federation.
Hmm. How old are you, son?
What's that matter?
Just curious, making convert. We gotta know for your ID card so that we can parole and stuff. Just curious.
21, 22 next January.
So, how old were you when the war started?
Uh, 14.
And ended 15, right? You turned 15. No, you turned 15 just after it ended, correct?
That'd be about correct. This
So
was right here
you
for the entire thing.
so you remember it pretty decent, I'd say, right? I haven't been
Yeah, I
14
remember
in a
it.
while. If you haven't noticed, um, so Bonky kind of scratches his chin, pondering his next words. Nobody in their right mind would ever turn against the Federation, no matter what.
Nobody's sane, and I can say that with.
Nobody. I can't say anything about sane, but we're talking about morality here. We all know sanity don't play into morality, he says, jokingly hitting him on the shoulder.
Oh, Jesus.
Not hard enough to hit him. Not hard enough to hurt. Okay.
It's not hard enough to hurt. It's just, he's kind of,
Jumpy.
yeah.
Okay. Well, we all know morality doesn't have anything to do with that. You're an NCO. No, as well as I do. Yeah, he just shaves his hand. He shakes his hand. He's still not over being an officer. It's been 3 years. And he's like, so, I fought in the war. Decorated veteran. Order of the Globe, second class. Once sat in the same seat you now sit. Not like literally, but figuratively. Um, the sort of, I believed in the Federation once. I really wanted the Federation to change, to grow. But what I actually saw out there in the shoal zone, you know what a shoal zone is?
I. He thinks for a second. I'm aware.
It's part of the 12th Autonomous Squadron. We're kind of specialized in clearing out shoal zones from, psychos who turned against the Federation. And I learned there as I watched some of the best men and women I ever met get fed to a meat grinder with inadequate provisions, suicidal missions, well under the age of 18 serving in the EFF. I came to question that and all, you know? I didn't see there would be any point to violence at all, the EFF or on the side who stood to oppose it. Then Fetty's gas colony.
I.
Cut
I.
back, cut back to Faust.
Alright.
Is Swappy even back?
I actually don't know.
Oh, so that's hilarious. I love that quick.
I have my ice cream. I was wearing my earphones, so when it said cut back to Swampy, I was like, fuck.
Fuck, mouthful of ice cream.
Anyway, so back to Faust. Faust simply explained to Jane that that is simply something she does. If anything, she pulled out her please be patient, I have autism card that she keeps in her wallet.
It's 1976. I don't know what autism is.
True. Well, it's 1986. You said
Oh, they're still
76.
calling it Asperger's syndrome. They're still naming it after that Nazi.
Oh, fuck. But yeah, Faust is just like, it is simply how I talk.
Follow-up question: have you always talked?
Yes. See it. She kind of. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna use this to drop some hint. She just is like, sees it as partially confirming her own existence in a way to call my name out.
Parents must have had quite a time with you.
Oh, Faust's
She
parents. Oh, I don't like thinking. I don't like thinking about that.
What were they? Yeah, no. You actually see a very visible, surprisingly, a visible kind of reaction to her face that she says, "You could say that." Yes.
What? Are your folks still around though?
No, not
Hmm.
anymore.
No more?
No, it's a complicated story.
How's Foss looking like during this? Because I don't want to be tactless.
Yeah, she looks like
Despite my gruff exterior, I'm not a
yeah.
complete
No,
asshole.
this is definitely a expression of like you have hit the dark backstory flag that they're not yet ready to open up about.
Yeah, you
That
need to
is-
get more trust points, and then you can. Then we'll get then you'll get the backstory cutscene later.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
and
so
you're
we can continue
and
on
you're
this toxic
yeah,
old woman Yuri.
and you're a star new type, so I don't think we can use your new type ability to give you a
Yeah,
hint.
that sort of thing. So I say, well, sorry for bringing it up, then.
It's no issue. So, while we're loading up the gens, and presumably now actually making our way back to base, Faust is like, Tenant Nashor has been fairly quiet.
I suppose so. We all turn and look
Look,
at him standing
we
in a
all start
corner.
to look at Matro's Rick Diaz, which is presumably like following behind us silently. It's
We
like,
we turn and look at Matro, who is like T posing in the default skin in the background.
exactly. Yeah, it's like it's no longer like a colored Rick Diaz or like with a Gundam's face. Or actually, no, he's not in a Rick Diaz. Is he? No, no, he's in a gym. It's no longer in AU colors. It's just like a stock standard gym.
Yeah, it's like become EFF
It's like
somehow.
the Bochi the Rock thing where it's suddenly a 3D model and like gets a bowling animation.
It's just like suddenly a so poly 3D model.
There we go. Hello, Frick.
Hello.
Hi, Fred.
Oh,
We just
there's
talked about you.
Matro. We were literally
Yeah, no,
just talking
yeah,
about
Faust.
you.
So yeah, while we're all boosting him back to base, presumably, Faust is just like, Lieutenant Matro has been quiet.
Sorry. Things have been a bit of a nightmare here. Did not
Glad you're
anticipate
here.
it taking so long.
Matro. Not to
We're
jump
just
into
happy to
things.
see you.
Yeah.
Not to jump into things, but we asked Matro, low poly NPC Matro off camera to go recover a Mars site for us.
Oh, okay.
I will say, there's a weird feeling, Matro, when you saw the Marasai. You think you saw something, a symbol, and you just need to confirm what it is.
Okay.
Uh, as you make your way towards the Marasai, uh, you sort of get down. What do you do as you approach the suit?
Am I in my suit still, or is this
You're in your gym.
okay? Just see if I can boost magnification, I guess, on the main camera to look it over. Sorry, I'm still firing up my PC to actually have my character sheet in front of me. I apologize.
It seems the shoulder. There's a bit of you see what seems to be like a sword, the tip end of a sword poking out, like a crest, right on the shoulder of the Marasai. It's familiar to you, but you can't exactly make it out at this. It's covered in rubble and crap. A You notice the Marasai itself is laid bare, sort of laid out, its head completely missing. Sort of a similar scar and a similar wound to the Hazel, with just above the cockpit being like the shear of the beam rifle. You also notice that the cockpit is open.
Interesting. I see. Does it look like anyone's still in there, or is it completely sealed from where I'm looking?
It's hard to tell from this angle.
I will kneel down to it and train my Vulcans on it, while I do so, because I feel like this could be a trap. But yeah, I just would like to take a closer look if I could.
Okay, roll me. Gonna say keen investigate.
Give me 1 second here. This thing is still loading. I apologize.
Or keen awareness. This would actually just be keen awareness.
Okay. Do you want me to use? Is this with the suit systems or just
Actually,
just a plain check?
poise awareness. This wouldn't be keen. This would be poise awareness. And yes, with the suit systems.
Okay. That is a. Oh, that's actually. No, that's a flat pass. Or
Flat
so I pass a
pass.
one.
Okay, with a flat pass, you almost miss this. As you are concentrated on the suit itself, your bottom camera in the 3D panoramic cockpit, you see a figure quickly move, like almost inhumanly move in the distance, right under your suit.
Okay. I will step. I guess stand back up and step back, quickly trying to get this figure back into my view. Yeah.
Okay. You do so, and you see a figure sort of scrambling, and you see more clearly now. You see somebody with a jetpack and a Titan's normal suit with the helmet on, just sort of dodging left and right, trying to get out of your field of view.
Okay. Uh,
Hit him with a Fortnite dance.
I'm gonna see if I can bring my Jim's hand up in front of him to basically block this person, and see if I can. Actually, I guess I'll see if I can try and trap them between the Jim's hands. Though I want to be very careful this do not accidentally splatter them like a mosquito.
Uh, yeah. I'm just gonna say tact, tact operate, and not systems reactor.
Ooh.
Or mobility, sorry.
Attack mobility. Oh god, I'm terrible at operate apparently. What's our plot points at the moment?
4.
4.
I would like to spend one because otherwise I stand a very good chance of crushing this person, and I feel that would be no bueno. That spend that will be 3 success.
3 success. What happens is actually sort of a series of unfortunate events. Not unfortunate events. The figure dashes for what you can imagine to be a cockpit, but in the same movement, you sort of cover the cockpit with your hand, thus entrapping them.
Okay, so I have them pinned against the cockpit basically, or trapped
Yes.
against it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. That seems potential. That seems potentially problematic. I'd also I happen to have trapped them against an area where I'd have a camera viewing into what's going on in there.
Mm-hmm.
This is where Matro's been silent. He muted his mic, and then he's just fuck, shit.
3 successes, I'm going to say it's a bit above. You can
Metro's having the Grunkle stand subplot.
Okay. I'm just gonna switch my headset real quick.
Okay. So, where is everyone else currently? Just before I make
To
rash.
fill you in,
Uh.
Bonky is currently with the convoy talking with a Titan we pulled out of the wreckage of a gym quell that I don't remember if it was you or Bucky caved a cliff on them, but he has broken leg, and Bonky's working on it, doing his social magic. Bucky and our new pilots, along with me and Faust, are scavenging for anything useful of the wrecked mobile suits.
Yeah, and we told you to go check the Mars side that I think I blew the head off.
It was either you or Bonky. I can't remember at the top of my head though.
I'm pretty sure it was me because I think I got the kills yesterday at 4. But
Yeah, so
I am
that's where
unsure.
everyone is.
Okay. No, I was just trying to figure if people were like a million miles away. If this is something that can I wait and just call someone else over on this, because this is an awkward, like, how do I?
I'm going to say you can, but there's a concerning development to this story.
Oh,
You see
Oh,
a
no.
sort of what appears to be the back end of a very large metal device sort of break the illusion of the panoramic cockpit and through the door.
sorry.
Wait, what?
So something came through
Huh?
do we not have locks? I swear to God.
It's a very thin device. This is like a back end of a
How did-
crowbar.
Oh,
How
okay.
did they
Well,
get
I'm
it
going
in?
to reach under my cockpit for the submachine gun I keep in the cockpit at all times, because
Not after that one time.
after the incident, I make sure I carry and come fucking strapped.
After the incident.
Yeah, he got shot by like
I
smugglers
know.
that one time.
I know. I heard about this.
So with that, yeah, I'm gonna grab that and I'm going to radio and say I've got a Titan trying to breach my cockpit. Radio that to the rest of the squad, and I'm going to unstrap and step up to the side of the cockpit, because my plan is if they're trying to lever their way in, I'm going to level the submachine gun at the door and then hit the release.
All right.
Hopefully
So we need
dumping them into it, and then at the end of my gun.
Faust and Macho interaction. So after Zane and Faust sat there, why are you autistic? Talk. Faust.
After Jane.
What's your
after
deal?
Jane-
Sorry.
so
Faust, what's your fucking problem?
Faust, what's your damage? But yeah, Faust is gonna hear that over the comms, and she is going to not even say anything, just immediately boost over to where Macro is.
Okay, so this next bit happens. Actually, let me think of something here.
I'm sorry, I'm just having the thought of even though Metro has a submachine gun, he's leaned up against the cockpit, like the scene from The Shining when Jack is fucking acting through the door.
Actually, I'm thinking is that scene in the first Star Wars movie where they're breaching the door
You pop the
and everyone's just running at the corners.
You pop the cockpit and you catch this Titan officer with the metaphorical pants down. They're holding this elongated sort of this. I don't want to say crowbar. Crowbar is too short. It's like a specialized device, but it is essentially just a very large crowbar.
But it was Zeke or Titan? Sorry, my brain.
This is Titan.
Titan.
They have their helmet on.
Said.
You can't quite see through, and they sort of, like a deer in headlights, just completely hanging on to the side of the suit to just freeze.
Just gonna shout and drop and put their hands behind their head.
They do so. You hear through a voice modular. Let's not get crazy now. Wait,
Let's not. None of us should do anything they'll regret later.
Let's not do anything that one of us is going to regret.
Let's not do anything
Anything
crazy, says the Titan officer who's like fucking bobbing and weaving through a mobile suit's hands and trying to pry open the cockpit.
You know, this is on the same level of consider the geopolitics.
This dude is trying to pull a Garrett. But yeah, so Faust is going to appear
Well-
behind him.
I will say, Faust, were you in or out of your mobile suit?
Out. In. Sorry, no. In. Can I
In.
ask you which would be more dramatic for the scene?
I'm going to say it's still, you're still not there yet. It's still,
Okay.
it's a very large area. It's about a minute. So
I like a solid 30 seconds.
yeah.
Wait, I have the perfect. I think I have.
Yeah. So
So Matro, you're holding this person at gunpoint.
Yeah.
And
I'm going to have them. I'm going to order them to remove their helmet and like move slow. So they, try anything. I am just going to plug them. So
you almost see them look a bit. And you can't see them look, obviously, but they freeze, but in a different. I'm going to say roll me keen awareness.
awareness.
is there any positive modifiers? Because Matcher is very intensely studying this person.
Oh, definitely. I'm actually going to say +3.
Ooh, well.
Not for intensely studying them. This is for a different reason.
Fucking Mew Cap.
Well, that's 8 success.
8 successes. Okay, this is very easy. You've read this person before, which is weird, because you could swear you've never met this person. You like hear them sort of like through their body language. You see them like visibly shocked, and through their own breath, you even hear, Matro. And in that same instance, this person knows you, and they're very visibly shook by that, and they sort of
Hey.
slowly reach for their helmet.
Actually, I think I know who this is.
I'd ask if I recognize the voice, but I think I'll just wait for the like
So
reveal.
there's a modular.
Yeah. I was gonna say, it's like, man, it sucks you couldn't capture any girls. Hold on.
A meal moment.
You see them go for their helmet. And what was supposed to?
That's Faust right now,
Okay.
during this dramatic moment.
Roll me a poise athletics.
Boys athletics. How bad am I at that? 3. I might burn another plot point if I may, because
You
I'm
can.
not very confident on this otherwise.
Go ahead.
After gets capped by his
God
cousin.
damn it!
What's your roll?
Well, actually, it's not that. I failed by 1 currently.
Okay, then we're down to one
Close.
narrative point after you give yourself the retroactive one.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen, but I really don't want to end up in a knife fight or false with crowbar fight inside a mobile suit cockpit. So I will
Or get
spend.
shot again,
Or get shot again.
I'm going to use a narrative point myself, because what's about to happen is kind of bullshit. You see
the
them.
sinister narrative point.
Sorry, that's my favorite description I've ever got from. I'm gonna spend this resource because it's bullshit.
You see
Okay.
them press
Fair play.
the left side of their helmet, and with that failure, you both do not see this coming. Because of that, they press the left side of their helmet, and then through it a sealment launcher, something used often in mobile suits for colonies, sort of shoots out of it and right into your shoulder.
I mean, they
Yeah.
are getting shot when they do this, right?
The Tumblat.
Yes, they are.
Okay. Sorry. Like, I may end up deeply regretting this, but I did kind of say that's what I do.
Roll me a shoot action then. This,
Oh.
just, I'm going to say grit firearms.
Oh boy, time for Matcher to kill somebody he probably is looking for right now.
No, the dice just don't really like me right now,
Great.
unless I have a plus for having that prepared.
Also being at like point blank
Right, is there a
range.
point blank modifier? Because if so, yay.
-2.
Otherwise, I
Uh,
-2. Oh,
And -1, sorry.
-1. That'll be one success then.
One success. Okay, what happens here? Two things happen in very quick succession. First, they go for the sealant launcher. It hits them in the shoulder. You're immediately knocked back, but with finger on the trigger, you fire off a burst of shots. They immediately fly upwards, but then what you see is that you get two shots in their bottom left leg. You hear, even through the helmet, a large cry as they try and get away.
I mean, they're still trapped, though, are they not? By the
They're,
All right.
I
they
didn't move
were
that.
hanging off of the mobile suit. So you are in the mobile suit. They are sort of outside of it and hanging on the door.
Yeah, so
Um,
I guess maybe I misunderstood. I thought like my hand had them trapped against the suit or against the cockpit.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I did
That
not.
because otherwise, if they weren't trapped, I was not going in after them. I thought they were like I went to stop them.
I am I did not know that. So, what did you think was happening there?
So I thought they like reversed direction to like dart towards my cockpit, and then I like brought my hand up and like basically trapped them against my chest, if that makes sense. Like trapping them against the cockpit, and that's why I like undogged the hatch.
I see. Okay, in that case, then, okay, this is what we like to call retcon time.
You guys want a narrative point for a retcon?
Actually,
no, it's
this,
an animation
you,
error.
you
It's
get,
fine.
you get a narrative point for retcon.
Well, you're spending one, not me.
Yeah, so
DM.
what happens is, what?
Continue.
Yes, Tyron.
Yes, sorry about that. Okay, yes. If, in that case, Matra, you sort of actually lead them in the cockpit a bit, so they're trapped inside. You see them, like, sort of widget their finger against the helmet, but, they instead sort of, unclasp it and throw it off. Matro.
Yep.
In front of you, you see your cousin, Russian Nash.
God damn it.
I'm shocked. You almost got
Does
your
this mean-
your cousin.
Does this mean anything to the Rogues Gallery people?
No.
Nah.
It only
I
means
guess-
things to Matro.
You know, I would just like to say, I hope in the background of this animation cell, you can just see the gym too, Foster running up towards them.
You just see on the monitor, the camera set far enough back. The gym 2 just getting larger and larger.
Yeah, just slowly getting bigger. It's like they're like making the fucking like cell they made, like they're slowly moving it up towards the camera.
Anyways,
Yeah, you see on her left shoulder patch the some now in clear view the Nash family insignia.
What's the Nash family insignia?
That's a great question. We'll get into. I have no idea,
Wait,
but
We'll
fair
find
enough.
out
Later.
next. Find out next.
Find out
Oh,
next time.
It's fucking roundabout plays.
All right.
Anyways,
So
enough teasing.
yeah. She throws the helmet off. It sort of just clatters to the ground below. Her hands still to her head.
This is not how I expected my day to go.
If it makes you feel better, neither did I.
It doesn't. Son of a bitch.
I'm not sure what I would have expected. Though I should say it's a bit more surprising you're still using this thing. She kicks the back of the cockpit.
Beggars can't be choosers, I'm afraid.
You're always the sentimental type. I guess it's fitting you made something you helped create.
Oh, so. Trying to. Yeah, no, I've had no. Mattress had no context. This is. This is an unpleasant turn of events. Having his cousin turn up in the Titans, and I'm not. As with most things, he's not going to dealing with this right away.
all right. How about that? Is that? Okay.
What's up?
I just wanted to know it.
You see her just sort of look at you. So, this is what it's come to? Holding a kid at gunpoint?
Wait a minute, is she 21 at this point?
That's also like. Kid.
Kin, not kid.
I think
No,
I'll just
kin.
like
Kin.
Kin. Oh,
Kin.
that makes way more sense. Like,
K-I-N.
I mean, whether we realized it or not, 20 minutes ago, we were trying to kill each other. And you are in a Titan's uniform. And last I checked, I'm a wanted domestic terrorist, so the gun stays for right now.
You of all people really can't be the one lecturing me about wearing this uniform.
He never did put it on.
It's true. I never did, in fact, wear that uniform. And, I did
But you were going to.
Well, yeah. And then I learned
Stuff
something
that's what
and
she's-
made other
I
choices in life.
I think that's what she's trying to get at, though.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I went in blind. She does not have the benefit of my blindness. Or at least,
Well, I mean, I don't think the Titans like to broadcast their atrocities as part of their recruitment ads.
No. I guess that all depends on how much your old uncle has bothered to fill.
Are we nearing the end?
Yes.
Because I got okay. Getting, I'm the furthest west, and I'm like about to die. I don't know how
Okay.
y'all are making it.
Sorry.
I mean,
about that.
it's fair. This is the dramatic reveal time. I'm fine with leaving this literally on the cliffhanger of her saying
Yeah.
that, and
It's a good idea.
Honestly,
as is usual, not being the quickest with words. I don't have a good way to diffuse that.
if you want, we can leave this as the cliffhanger.
Let's do it.
Fine by me. Sorry, I'm
Right,
so
see y'all.
extraordinarily late.
Uh,
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
I was just expecting Macho to be an adult, aka a hypocrite.
I am going
It's
to end the
true.
recording.
All right, I'm gonna